And when I get to county, I have so many charges, like everything.
But here you are, out. You know? I mean, luckily I got out of there because now I can really go to jail forever and always. Darrell's gonna be his own ancestors in prison. Like, that's how long Darrell going to prison. Darrell's gonna be his own ancestors.
Daughter, I'll get you locked up. You know you gotta open. She uses that.
She be using it? That's
she
fucked
uses
up.
it.
Why she be
And
doing
I
it?
know it's only when she's drinking. It's only when she's drinking.
It's only when she's
That's
drinking.
the only time.
That's the only time she do it.
That's the only time.
That's it.
But it's like, yo, don't take my life away from me.
Yeah, take the kids. I don't care about
Don't
the kids.
do that to me.
But don't take my freedom.
When you know who I am.
I mean, you know I ain't shit. You know I ain't shit,
I'm
girl.
too old. I can't do this no more, dude. I already got health problems. My mama's diabetic, got health problems. Anything can happen.
Yeah, come
and
on.
It's just like, don't put me in a position to where I can't do anything to be a man and help my family.
Yeah, come on.
And take care of my children because.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something, y'all? He like, why would you do this to me, man? You know my family depend on me. What are they gonna do without me? You know, in the driveway, in my mama's car. Like, how is she gonna whatever's if I'm not in her car, you know, stinking it up and making it unsellable? She don't even drive it, but she gotta pay for it. And I'm in here stinking it up, making it so for sure she can't trade it in or sell it ever. They're just gonna take it from her just to burn it because can't nobody drive it now. The stench is too great. You know, my kids need me. They ain't never met me. I mean, what we supposed to do? He's like this useless guy who only uses his children when he needs to try to gain sympathy from the law for doing something illegal. Oh my God, he's so special. He's so special.
You're mad, or you feel like you ain't messing with me, or you don't want to meet up with me, or you don't want to do something with me.
Because she wants your body.
Well,
that's terrible.
You know? And it's like,
yeah,
come on, man, domestic violence for yelling.
Oh, for yelling? Oh, you was yelling now?
But like we were talking about the weed laws.
Oh, you was yelling now? Oh, okay. We get
There's
there.
a lot of reasonable guys out there that are just gonna fucking toss it down the drain. You gotta move on.
Especially if it's not like you don't got pounds.
But you might get those guys that are vacuuming up the shake off the floorboards and dicking you over that way. Same thing with domestics. What you're thinking of and what your definition, your personal definition of what constitutes a domestic violence is the physical. There are.
See, I like this guy. I'm stuck on this dude now. This is the guy who would have gotten the most stuff out of Darrell, because Darrell doesn't think this guy has the power. So Darrell it's gonna reveals a little more to this guy because he thinks that this guy is like gullible or not good enough because he sees Carp as the main guy. Like, Carp is the strong guy, the main guy, the guy that's gonna put me away. But he sees this guy as like almost like a helper. And so, see how he speaks to him? It almost looks like this guy doesn't know that Darrell ain't shit. And Darrell thinks this guy doesn't know he ain't shit.
Provisions within the law, it's weak, but the law says that, yeah, if anything could be perceived as threatening, and it's about the person's perception, that's probably why they ended up, you know, and I can't speak from, I don't work from Milwaukee County.
Ritual.
You know Milwaukee County well enough that, like you said, they're swamped. One judge has got 400 cases backlogged, nobody's getting their trials, you know, at the speedy time. Like, that might just be a problem with them. I haven't experienced that out here, but this is Waukesha County, right? Like I was explaining last night, stuff goes down different here. You know, and whether it's a good thing, you know, because we have enough officers to pay attention to little calls. Whereas like in Milwaukee, you don't got time for that because there's, you know, 3 shootings a night.
Right.
There's good things, and then there's bad things. Like,
yeah, there's 3 shootings a night, and Darrell did all of them. Darrell was like, "Oh, you heard about that? Sorry."
My boss wants me to check for OWI even though I'm talking to you. No, you know what I mean? Like I said last night, yeah, I smell the weed on you, but you know what I mean? You're talking normal. You know what I mean? So sometimes dumb stuff happens out here too, where they're just being too overzealous with it.
Yeah.
So I get where you're coming from with that stuff.
Now look.
Go ahead, Darrell.
My mom's vehicle. Where is it?
Yeah, where
impounded.
Where my mama car at?
Will she be able to get it?
Was she able to get it now?
Eventually, yeah, she'd be able to get it
Yeah,
when
she
we
gonna,
release
yeah,
it
she
to her.
gonna
It's her
get it.
vehicle.
Yeah,
So you
sure,
said she couldn't
whatever.
drive though.
She can't.
Okay, but look, she
Yeah,
would
yeah,
have
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
to
of
help her.
course.
No, I was just saying, will she be able,
Yeah, she'd be able to get it back eventually. Yeah.
Yeah.
or not even get it back? Would she be able to? Well, yeah, I guess get it back.
Mm-hmm.
So
What?
is it impounded or is it evidence? Is it?
That's so funny. It's like, yeah, was she able to get it? You'd be like, yeah, I'm in theory for sure. But like, well, not so much can she get it back. Well, yeah, can she get it back? Like, what were you gonna say, Daryl? Not can she get it back. Can she look at it? Can she retrieve that TV that I stole from her house from it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what were you gonna ask then if it wasn't that? If it wasn't that, what were you gonna ask?
A tow line? Is it?
I believe.
I mean, that's not against the investigation to tell me that, is it?
No, it's in Waukesha right now. It's currently in police custody. I don't know if it's at a tow yard in police custody or if
Daryl's
it's
a
at,
And they
psycho.
notify her,
yeah, we've talked to her. We've talked
so
to Dawn.
she shouldn't be able.
Oh my god, look at him trying to make sense of things. Okay, okay, so it's in a pound lot. Okay, well, she should be able to get it then, right? Okay, yeah, but then y'all might as well let me go. If that ain't where you were going with this girl, then I don't know where you was going. Well, I don't understand. Me no understanding. What's the point of all of this?
Sound like it's more going on than just me and her.
Oh, you know what
I
I'm
think it's
saying?
related to you and Erica. I think Erica precipitated the
Look how you
event.
looking at him. Why you?
Absolutely.
Look, yeah, absolutely. That's definitely Erica's fault.
My thing,
No doubt.
like I said, man, y'all been straight up with me. I'm not trying. My thing is, my only thing is like,
Your only thing? What's your only thing?
I don't.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I just want her to be honest
I just want her to be.
about her part.
Oh my
Don't
god.
make it seem like I came out here to beat you up or to fight
Uh-huh.
you or to do anything aggressive.
You know what he should have said? You know, the college guy should have said, well, actually, be honest, we weren't going to tell you this, but actually, she told us that, she actually attacked you. Like you were trying to stop her, and then, like, she was just like crazy. And even her friends had to hold her back because she was being so erratic. That's what she told us. So, actually, we're working on dropping all those charges for that. They should have said some shit like that. So you're like, well, why am I still here? That's a good question, girl. when he say, oh, well, then why am I still here? And then it was when they just look at him, nod their head, and go, "That's a good question, Daryl. So that's an interesting question you got there. It's a good one. It's a good question. Now sit your ass back down so we can try to figure out what that question is." He want to just talk. All he want to talk about is Erica. They need to just wipe her off the table with the whole situation and just be like, you know what? Actually, we've decided that there ain't enough evidence. We don't care about the evidence. Whatever. So now, with that being said, let's talk about, this hole we gonna dig for you. Okay? Let's talk about that.
To you because if that was the case, it would have been people would have been out there like,
Oh.
yo, this guy's out here beating up this girl in front of everybody.
Yeah, in front of
You know what
everybody.
I'm
Come
saying?
on. Come
Get his
on.
ass up out of here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It would have been that if that was,
The low for
oh,
half a
I'm
ticket.
intending to come be Billy Badass and blah blah blah. And she know that's not even me.
Well,
I
does it make you feel
know.
better to know that she's getting re-interviewed too? I know you want her to tell the truth. Just
Like I
like we
said, he
It
like,
does
started
say
talking
that.
to you last night and we came back.
But
She's
who's
also
gonna do it?
It's Detective
Sammy, look what I got.
I
Bam.
believe. Don't quote me on that. I know they talked to her yesterday. They were gonna go back and talk to her again today. Knowing that we know now, that's why my partner and I gotta make those phone calls. This is what he's saying. This is what she is saying. But again, that's only part of what happened yesterday.
Dawn might actually want that car back, y'all. Sam makes a very good point. A very good point. A hilariously very good point. She might want it back just to remind her of her precious, innocent Daryl, who would never do something like this on purpose, who would never intentionally, drive through the children. Never. Come on. Come on. She would go in there and just sniff the seats, When she sniffed the seats, y'all. Yeah, she would go in there and sniff the seats, And she would like turn the TV on and trace Darrell's fingerprints from his dirty, nasty whatever's was on his hands when he would touch the screen. She'd be like, "Oh, my baby, my precious, precious, precious baby." Mm-mm-mm. Was that what she was gonna do? Is that why she wanted back?
So this is my thing
Yeah.
between me and you, Ben.
Uh-huh. Yeah, between me and you, what?
What if it wasn't me driving?
Mm-hmm. What if it
What
wasn't me?
you?
What if it was my mom's truck,
Yeah, what if it was my mama's car
but I wasn't driving?
and I wasn't driving it? What if that? Then what?
What if it was you?
Ah,
What if it wasn't me?
I love that.
Who else would it be?
Yeah, who else would it be?
That's what I'm asking. Not asking you who else would it be, but I'm just asking, what if I knew, would I be asked to give that information?
I
Well,
thought
like
that
you
was
said, we're
hilarious.
here to gather truth. So if somebody else was driving that car, yeah, I would want to know who that car is, so we go talk to that person. But a huge part of that is going to be your honesty with it.
Right. No, I was just asking because you just asking.
You've already figured out you're not an idiot. You're not a dumb man. You're a smart guy.
Right.
I see that. You know that we've been working on this, and you know that we're gearing for the honesty portion of it.
Yes, sir.
And my partner already explained that we're not looking at obstruction or getting in trouble for that. You know what I mean? Because
because that would be dumb
stuff. Not the end of the world. People tip on it. I get it because it's self-preservation. Like you said, you don't want to make more trouble for yourself.
My thing is, I just don't want to get charged with something that I didn't do. Now, with something that I did do, dead to rights, I'm willing to be like, I did that. I just don't want to be charged with something that I didn't do.
Yeah.
Because that's what they always do. And they make you either pay your way out or fight your way out of a situation that you never should have had. Yeah. I don't think that part of it is fair.
Yeah, that ain't fair.
Because
that ain't right.
At the end of the day,
come on.
If you got to spend money, that's money spent that you might have had something else that you had to do. That's gone. Or you may have to do something else that you might, and you know what I mean? It's just, the situation is crazy because it's like, it's either what, in Milwaukee, what I've seen all the time, it's either or. You see some guys, like, for example, I know a friend, somebody was like, his girl, I guess, he stole my gun, he stole my firearm. No proof of it, no nothing.
I think it's just hope, girl. I think he know. Well, I mean, it's like it would be a hard thing to just, because he would have to accept that, they got me, and Darrell think he's too clever for that. He think he's too clever for that. So he's holding on to what is called hope. Darrell has hope, and it's that special kind of hope. It's that hope against hope, right? It's that type of a hope where the hope don't really make sense. But you just gotta have something. You gotta cling on to something, because it can't just be over. This can't be it. That's the phase that Darrell's in. So Darrell's like, he's trying to find out, and he's like hoping that, even though it don't make sense, it's like he knows the parade thing happened. They've talked about all the stuff that happened there. He knows it was broad daylight. He knows it was a parade. He knows there were cameras everywhere. He knows this. He knows they found the car. He knows what the car description of the people from the parade gave. He knows the damage on the front of the car they found that he was in. They know he was in the car. Surely he fucking knows. But Darrell has what it's called, like I told you, hope. And that special hope against hope. It's a hope that don't make no fucking sense. There ain't no reason for you to have this hope. Like you let the fucking hope go. It ain't yours. Darrell was clinging on to somebody else's hope, Samantha. Okay? That's what he got. Inside, he knows that they're fucking with him. But if he just accepts it, then the whole thing's over. So he's just going to see. He's like, maybe I can work it. Maybe I can work this. Maybe I could. What if I wasn't driving? Okay, fine. You got me. I was in the car. For sure. But what if I wasn't driving? What if Elon Musk was controlling it from his house? What if it's one of those cars? What if the car is remote control and I wasn't controlling it? What then? Can I go home then? Oh wait, I don't have a home because I crashed it. I mean, whoever was controlling it crashed it. It's quite the little rabbit hole. Daryl is living inside of a rabbit hole, which is actually fitting because he is the size of a small bunny rabbit. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
He gets thrown in jail.
My
And they
babies.
make him.
Australia, nice.
Well, no. Well, I don't think it was him that did it now. But y'all was just fighting, and you said it was him to do it. Gave them the guy's name and all that. They came and arrested him. But then they ended up not processing the charge. But he was charged with the theft of the firearm, already being a felon. And it's like, that
Hit the like button for mama, please. Yes, please and thank you.
carry 10 years.
Yeah, that's
Just
the problem.
because somebody said and then went back and said, oh, well, what?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't
What?
want.
So
you
I
don't
had
want
to
to
go
get
sit up in here for that?
right. You don't want to get hemmed up for something you did not do.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all
And
I'm
I know I'm not your first police contact. It's the first time we've talked. You don't gotta trust me. I understand the natural distrust.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least I hope, whether you trust me or not.
You know, they should say, okay, so do you want to go to jail for shooting at your nephew? Because you did that, right? Oh, you didn't do that either? Okay. I just don't want to go to jail for some shit I didn't do. You know, I've done a billion fucking things. Just pick one of those and put me away for that.
I hope you at least. I'm trying to respect you, and I hope that can be mutual, even if we don't necessarily trust. Trust me when I say I don't want to charge you with anything you didn't do.
That's all I'm
That's a
saying.
fact.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they
We gotta-
do that a lot. And they be like, the guy, when I had this domestic with Erica, that's about to get dismissed,
Look at him.
the guy was saying the same thing. Oh, well, we're just trying to. And when I get to county, I have so many charges, like everything.
But here you are out. Here we are out. And just like what you said, you got to pay your way out. You damn sure didn't do that because who's going to do it? You know what I'm saying? But and here you are. Here you were getting away with that shit. And now here you guess what you get to do. You get to be free. And guess what you do with that freedom? You drive through a goddamn parade. This is what you do with your freedom. You get freedom. You like, I go there, then they just hit me with all these charges. It ain't right, you know? I mean, luckily I got out of there because now I can really go to jail forever and always. Oh my God. Daryl's gonna beat his own ancestors in prison. Like, that's how long Daryl going to prison. Daryl's gonna beat his own ancestors.